We're following breaking news tonight. An Ohio prison escapee who spent more than 50 years on the run before finally being caught has been granted parole. NBC4's Ted Hart was at today's parole hearing that set Frank Freshwaters free. He is now live in downtown Columbus with more on Freshwaters' past and today's decision. Ted?
Yeah, Mike, the parole board made its decision after a three and a half hour meeting here at the Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections. Frank Freshwaters has been referred to as the Shawshank fugitive in some of the more sensational news stories. That's because he was originally sentenced to the Ohio Reformatory in Mansfield that was eventually made famous in that movie, Shawshank Redemption. But Freshwaters actually was fairly quickly transferred to a work camp in Erie County, and that's where he walked away from, and that was 56 years ago. He was Frank Freshwaters when he went to prison in Ohio in 1959 for manslaughter after he hit and killed Eugene Flint, a young father and husband. He was 79-year-old William Harold Cox when federal marshals picked him up last year in Florida. Freshwaters walked away from an Ohio prison camp in 1959, went to Florida where he changed his name and social security number. He avoided Ohio's arrest warrant for 56 years. Richard Flint, the son of Freshwaters' victim, was among those who spoke at today's parole hearing.
He hasn't paid. He's got to pay something. I know he's older. I know he's sick. He's the same age as my mother. All right, but I don't think he should be able to walk away scot-free.
But Freshwaters' son argued that his father had been a good and productive citizen all these years and had long believed that after a 1975 arrest in West Virginia, when the governor there refused to extradite him back to Ohio, that the whole matter in Ohio was over. Assistant Summit County Prosecutor Brad Gessner, though, argued that Freshwater was knowingly living a lie.
That he knew that those warrants were still out for him in Ohio under the name of Frank Freshwater. Up until the moment they knocked on his door and he spoke with those officers, he knew it.
And Freshwaters will be released on or after April 24th. That's about 1 week after his 80th birthday. Live at DRC headquarters, Ted Hart, NBC4.